Hey everyone, today we're going to learn about how to slab roll clay for your ceramic projects. First, you need some canvas mats. These ones are for white clay. Lay down your canvas mats and make sure they are nice and flat. Next, we're going to need clay. We will also be using a wooden dough roller. Clean off your working surface. I like to wedge the clay a few times before rolling it out. Use the rolling pin to roll out the clay in the general size that you want. This will make the clay much easier to go through the slab roller. Move the clay around and change directions of your rolling. This will help to give the clay some compression. The slab roller can be adjusted to create different thickness of clay. By turning the knob one way or the other, you allow for different thicknesses to be made. Place your clay in between the two mats. Begin to turn the crank to allow your clay to move through the rollers. Gently pull on that bottom mat to make sure that it does not buckle underneath the clay or the rollers. Keep rolling your clay through until it's all the way through. Lift the top mat. Now your clay is ready to be removed from the table. Lift your clay by pulling it up on both sides. Imagine that it is like a large piece of pizza dough. Move the clay to your working table. Use a smooth, flat scraper to compress the clay. Smooth down in all directions. Now let's make a plate with our slab of clay. Here we are using a pre-made plate to use as a guide. Follow the edge of the plate, cutting the clay with a pallet knife. Remove the excess clay. I like to compress the clay again on both sides. Gently smooth down the edges of your clay. You can use a little bit of water if your clay is stiff. Don't forget to leave your maker's mark on one side of the clay. Gently place your clay into the plate and gently push your clay down into the mold. Smooth out your clay and make sure there is no air trapped underneath the clay by pushing out all the air bubbles. Smooth out the sides and the edges of the clay. Now we have two finished plates. There's one more thing that you should do, but we will get to that in a moment. Let's make one more large plate. Now we are making a large plate. You want to make sure that the length of your clay is longer than the length of the plate. Now we have a nice large piece of clay to work with. Now the one last thing that I would like to show you is that we have socks here filled with cat litter. These are placed down onto the plates to apply some pressure, and it helps to prevent the clay from warping. Allow your plates to dry for 2 or 3 days, and then they are ready for the bisque firing. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you.